Hello, all you imps, pixies, and other fine fey folk. It's me, Michelle, the Hobby Hobbit. This is a channel where we play with different kinds of artsy craftsy things, but we're master of none. To those of you who have just wandered across my channel, I would love it if you would consider giving me a like and a subscribe. It helps my baby channel grow. To those of you who have subscribed and have come back, hi. How are you? How you doing? Welcome back. Right. In my description box, there's a list of channels. I'd love for you to check them out. Some support me, some I support, some I follow. Some are just great channels. These are the Etsy shops that I really, really love. My Scrap Cabin, Beautiful Seam Binding, Fabby Art Studio, Wonderful Printables, and June with Vintage Paper by Design. She does not list everything she has, so shoot her a message if there's something you're looking for. Chances are she's got it, knows how to make it, or knows where to find it for you. Additionally, she is offering for every $25 that you spend or more, she's going to give you a 10% off. So if you spend more than $25, you get 10% off right off the bat. Today, okay, so I am going to start working on some journals. I want to try and make 3 purple journals simultaneously out of this Stamperia book. This is the Lilac Flowers book. I've already made the envelope and I've cut out the tags, and apparently I've gotten a hair in with the tags and some cards, etc., etc. So I have cut that stuff out, right? Excuse me. So we've got all this. What I'd like to do is kind of look through here and see what I think might make good cover pages. I was thinking this would make a good one, and I'm thinking of making them 6 by 6. Actually, this would make a pretty cover sheet. You know, cut it in half, 6 by 6. So that'd be 1, 2, and then I was thinking this could be another one. These could be pages within for journaling. I think I can do it with these. I think we've got enough pages that we can do some fun journals with this. Let's just look and see at this. Yeah, there's plenty of journal space and stuff that we can play with. So that's kind of my main idea here. Okay, so I want to use that as one of the covers, maybe 1 and 2. I could do that. Is that 6 inches? That's 7 inches. But if I did it like that, I could get 6 inches, I'm sure, from here to here and just lose a little bit. What's on the back of that page? Yeah, we could do that. So potentially we've got this one as 2 pages, this as 1. Maybe I can do them all with different. I mean, that could be a cover. I like that. I wonder, is that 6 inches? Yeah, I mean, we could do that where that would be about 6 inches. If I cut that off and cut it to there, we just have a small little strip that we're missing. That could be the beautiful front cover. I like it. Yeah, I like it. Right, so I'm not going to do the covers yet. What I'm going to do, and you will see this in just a moment, I am going to base today's video off of a Gail Agostinelli video I saw. She had made 3 envelopes that she stacked together, and she saw it somewhere, I don't remember, but she stacked 3 envelopes together, glued them, and then turned them into pockets. So I thought, well, I don't have a lot of envelopes to use. So what if I made them my own pockets or my own tuck spaces? So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, it needs to be 4 1/4 this way by 3 if I want to cut an 11.5 by 8 page and make 2 out of them, because I'm making how many journals? I'm making 3, right? So I've done that. So I started with this. Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots that we can actually decorate with. And to demonstrate that, I went ahead and did this. I like leaving this blank. I like that overlay. But we've got 1. Here is a tuck right here on this side. We have 2, tuck on this side. We have 3, tuck on this side, 4 tuck on this side, 5 on this side. I did it this way because if I did a top tuck and then flipped it down, it's going to fall out, right? Everything's going to fall out. So I like the idea of them having side tucks up until you get to the top point. So that's where I went with that. Now, I will tell you something. I cut these with my Carl, and Carl cuts in a curve. He cuts in a curve, and it's driving me insane. Like, I cannot get it to cut a straight line. It's absolutely... I'm not very happy with this device. I gave it a horrible review on Amazon because I really am not happy with the performance of this. It's an expensive piece of equipment for my budget, and I got it so that I wouldn't cut my arms and hands up like I did with Fred. Fred's the only one that's cut straight so far, besides my little Tim Holtz chopper. Everything else cuts crooked for me, and I don't know what it is. It's driving me insane. Right, so let's just go ahead and get off of that subject and get onto these. I figured these are kind of the colors that we're going to use with this, so that's why I've chosen these colors. Chosen. This is for which I've chose. This is why I chose. These are the colors that I decided on. Okay. So what we're going to do, these are roughly 4 1/4. I've nibbled and nibbled and nibbled trying to get them as straight as I can. I ended up having to put it this way and cut it, and then put it this way and cut it to try and get it to be the same. So I'm going to end up having to cut again when I fold. But what I'm doing here, and I don't think I want to use that because it seems to cut into the paper. I'm going to score this at 3 and at 6. Whoa, she said as she boogers up. This is a trick I saw Miss Julie from Camellia Craft Designs do, and it gets rid of your boo-boo. Okay, so we're going to score at 3 and 6. I'm going to go ahead and fold this and fold it again. Yeah, see, that's already not wanting to fold right because of the way it's cut. Anyways, I'm going to tuck this as much in as I can to that corner, and I'm going to fold it or score it one more time at the 3. So that means I've got 3, 6, 9 basically out of my 8-inch. We're going to come back and fix and sort these in just a little bit, whether that means I've got to cut a smidge. Okay, it's folding better this way. I might have to cut just a little bit off of this so it truly does want to fold properly, and I'm okay with that. We'll just trim a little bit. Okay, so that's 1. I think I'm going to use the other 2 as this paler color. And since I'm going to, we're just going to go ahead and... No, we're not. Because they're just not going to lie right. Okay. I'm just dropping stuff everywhere, y'all. Okay. 3. 6. We're going to fold her up. See, that one works much, much better. We're going to tuck it as close as we can in. And then we're going to do 3 again. Okay. I'm going to put that one aside. We're going to do this one. So that's definitely not straight. It's this sheet of paper that's not straight. Okay, we'll get it on the straight-ish edge. 3. 6. Fold this crooked piece. Look at that. Oh, this machine. I'm telling you what, that Carl is, it's not a very nice word. How it's making me feel. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get my chopper out, my little bitty one, because I already know I'm going to have to straighten that mess out. Look at that. That's just not even close to being straight, which means I lose some of my width. It was just shaving a little shimmy off at a time. So I just wanted to make sure it was, well, at least it's straight again now. Yeah. Ish. Okay. Shall we put this in this way? It's not going to fit because it's still too big. Right, we're going to fold it in half-ish. And I'm going to put it over here. And I'm just going to cut the tiniest little sliver off to get that straight on that side. We might as well do this with these others too. Because I already know. Y'all. Yeah, that's sticking out already, way off. Okay, now let's get this one. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take the tiniest sliver off of this end just so that they'll fold a little bit better for me. Just the tiniest little sliver. And it's the end that has not got the tiny bit. It's one of the 3-inch ends. I'm just taking the tiniest little slive. Just the tip. Just the tiniest little bit. Teeny tiny bit. Okay, right. Set you aside for now because chances are likely I'm going to have to bring you back out. Okay, get all these little slivers. You know, I'm so careful to pick them up and then the dog's going to end up knocking them over. You know how it is. I wanted to make sure that I had the sound on and going. And do I have it filming? Am I filming? Yes. Whew. The week and the day, look, it's Monday, and the week I've had, woof. Okay, so next, what I want to do is I want to score these. Yeah. And then we're going to fold and score again. And then I'm going to, oh, that's what else we want to do. Let me grab that scoreboard. So on the 2-inch, actually, let me just do this all one step at a time. So we're going to score these. We're going to score it up and make sure it's folded even. Okay. This one can be set for down here. I'm going to score, fold, adjust as we need to, and score. That's way off. That is just way off. Okay. There we go. There. Okay. I know that probably made you guys cringe because that was way, way thicker than it was meant to be cut. Right. So now what I'm going to do is where my score is on this line here, I'm going to put this back on the 6th line, the mark, and then I'm going to go one next to it. So I've got 2 little scores side by side, which don't appear to be even. So there we go. So I've got 2 little scores side by side, and I'm going to fold and then roll it up a little bit and fold it on the other line. There's one. Oh, come on. There's one. And then there's the other. There we go. And what that's going to give me then is just the tiniest little bit of extra room where that'll fit nice and snug It'll fit just right, yeah? And I've still got this where it's not quite right, but I'm not going to worry about that part, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. Okay. So we've got here on our 6 mark, and then I'm going to go the one right next to it. So I've got the fold on the 6, and then I'm going to do the fold next to my 6. Yeah. And so that's going to give me a nice little lip, a little bit of a curvitude. Okay, and then we'll do it on the last one. That's not wanting to line up right. There's my 6 line, and then the one right next to it. 6 line folded, line next to it folded, yeah? So again, we've got this little bit of a edgy there. Okay, so now what we're going to do, this is where we're going to get fun. We're just going to fold this in. I don't want it quite to the lip. And I'm just going to fold it like you would a paper airplane, yeah? We're just going to try and get it as even as we can without doing any scourge or anything like that. And then we're going to score this line here, or not crease it. What is it scored? No, it's burnish it maybe? I don't know. Anyways, that's what we're going to do. So now we've got our little faux envelope, yeah? Excuse me. Again, I don't want it to go on that line, but I want it close and as straight as I can. I hope you guys can kind of get the gist of what I'm doing here. And then that gives me my next faux envelope look. I'm going to have to take a Benadryl again tonight. My skin is so itchy, you guys. So itchy. Okay, not quite to the fold, but close. And then we're going to line her up. And there we go. Now, I want to look at some images from here and see what I think might work. I think I want to use this page because I reckon that's going to look good on both of those. Unless, no, I want that. Okay, so ooh, I'm thinking though, maybe I'm trying to decide if I want to do just one page or two because we've got all of these to do. And I don't think I want them all on the same look. So I'm trying to decide. That one I don't want to do for sure because I want to use that as a page. We could use that, or we could use this. Okay, I think I want to use this one. So what I want to do now, where's the rest of the... You know, I'm kind of feeling both of those now. All right. We can do some flutterbys. I may change my mind. I don't know. So now what I want to do is I want to go back and count how many I had. One. Okay, so 3, 4, 5. I had 5. So 5 times 3 is 15. I need to try and get 15 pages, little sheets out of this. What I'm worried about is if I don't have a butterfly on each bit, but we can decorate it with butterflies. I've got plenty of butterflies we could decorate it with. Okay, so I get Carl out, but he doesn't cut straight. Don't want to use... Let's measure first to see what my measurement needs to be. Okay, so this is 3 14/16. So I want to go about 3 3/4 by, let's say, 2 3/4. So 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. I'll forget this. 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, so now I've got it written down so I know. Okay, so if I want it 3 3/4, I'm going to start with this one. Okay, there's 3 3/4. There's 3 3/4. I'm so not good at drawing lines either, you guys. Like, drawing lines, cutting straight. If it requires precision, you might as well write me off, because it's just not going to happen properly. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was pretty daggone good, you guys. Not gonna lie. I'm pretty pleased with that. Okay. 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 Now, I know if I say I'm going to be very, very careful when I do this and bring out Fred, I'm going to end up biting my hand. It's going to happen every single time. Carl's going to cut crooked. So what's the least worst of the lesser of the two evils? I'm being very careful with the way I hold him. I grab from the underside. Okay, that appears to be just right. Just shy, so I'm okay with that. Okay, let's do one more, just for good measure. Close you up and be very careful. Okay, open you back up. And we've got you right there. We've got you there, down. Okay, I'm pleased with that. Now it's going back. I'm grabbing it safely like that, where he's not going to bite me. I'm putting him right back where he belongs. Okay. Now, we want to go, where's my paper? Now we want to go 2 3/4 up. And I need to erase this. Okay. Let's see. There's 2 3/4. Two and 3/4. Two and 3/4. 2 3/4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to get freaking Fred back out, aren't I? We'll see what else we can do to avoid him. 2 3/4. Well, that didn't work right there. We want the markers to be over here. 2 3/4. I know, I'm sorry guys. I know I'm taking a long time with this, but I really do want to do a good job of these 3 different journals. And so I don't want to rush through it. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's hot in this room. One, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Right, so I've got 12 of these. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I have 8. Poop. I need to do... Now, see, I could live with that being on one of them. Let's look at what the back sides look like, just to see if I could flip-flop any of them around. That I'd be okay with. That one's a no-go. That one's a no-go. That I'd be okay with. That I'd be okay with. No-go, no-go. Okay with. So we have some we could turn around if we wanted to. I'm not sure I want to, though. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like I need to do 3 more. Because we have One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5. And I've got 8, which would make 12, 13, 14, 15. So I could have 3 special ones like in the center or something like that. We'll see. We'll see where we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 left over. Maybe I should just do one more. What do you think? Yeah, one more? Because that I could do on this. Okay. Okay, that's decided. Okay. Now I need to get a thumb notcher. I don't want a big one. Do we want a little one? Yeah, I think I could live with a little one. We do want to edge the corners. Why does it do this to me? Why does it hate me so much? I just don't understand. It's a junk journal. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. I don't know where I'm doing on time, so we may end up finishing this tomorrow. I'm going to check the time in just a bit. I mean, considering I put up a 1-minute video because I talked to you guys and we had a great video. We had a great conversation. It just the phone didn't flip and record. Yeesh. It was a great conversation, y'all. But such is life. You're only as good as your equipment, right? At least when you're a YouTuber, you are. Okay, what color are we going to use to grunge these just delicately? I guess I need to stick with vintage photo, huh? Because this is like such a pale color. We don't want something really, really dark. Okay, wait. I need one more, don't I? Okay, so let's just see here. That would be good for the back. That would be a good for the back. That's a no-go, so those are fronts. That's a no-go, so that's a front. That would be a good back one. Okay. So, these are the ones we're going to use for the backs. Yeah? So now we've got 2 of each on these 3. So I've got 3. Now I just need to come up with 2 more of somethings. Let me check my time. We're at 34 minutes. Let's get the old vintage photo. I do have purple that I could use, but I don't think I want to use purple. You know what? I'm going to call it stops here because I'm going to go through and grunge all of these and these. All I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these shut, and then I'm going to grunge all the corners and everything. And then that way you don't have to suffer through the grunge song with me. And then when we come back, we will add pockets and pick out the last 2 pockets for each of these 3, yeah? Sound like a plan? All right. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.